Yo, this is a motherfucker who needs no introduction. You are watching Breaking Records Radio.
I want to I want to talk about a lot of kind of your early history, and as a product of that, also kind of learn about some early Chicago hip hop history. Just kind of starting out from the very beginning, I'm interested. Just what was your first introduction to hip hop culture? Not even necessarily involving yourself into it in any real kind of meaningful way, but just from a fan's perspective, how did you get introduced to hip hop? And I guess as a backup question to that, roughly timeline wise, what era are we talking about?
Well, the question becomes, how does an African get introduced to the drum? How
Sure.
does, you know what I'm saying? Like how does it's culture. You know, you grow up in culture. Culture is a part of it's a part of the program
Yeah.
of who we are. So with me growing up, you know, hip hop started in New York, but it's the only language in history that is spread as far and as fast as it has. So you can go to Iran or Iraq where they're listening to 18th century Hafiz poetry, but they also know Jay-Z. They also know 50 Cent. I mean, on these world tours I did with Jazzy Jeff, you'd be amazed. Hip hop taught us how to eat, how to dress, how to talk, how to carry ourselves. Somebody could be rapping in a whole nother language and you know what vibration they're coming with, right? Like hip hop, how did you pick up on it? I mean, it's a spirit, bro. It's a spirit. And it's a spirit that embodies the way we celebrate it through the culture. And one day that body will die and it will reemerge. That spirit will reemerge in another body. So I'll give you an example. The spirit of hip hop used to be the spirit of jazz, but it was in a jazz body. That same spirit was in blues, but it was in the blues body. Right now, that same spirit is in hip hop, and it will evolve, and I see it evolve.
Yeah.
Into world music. Now, when you listen to people like Dizzy Rascal, what they're doing, you know what I mean, over in London, you see the body, the spirit entering another body. You know what I'm saying? And hip hop, in its original state, is becoming like jazz. It's becoming antiquity. You know what I mean? Like, so if you can collect things from the 80s, or if you got EPMD's original Gold Chain or Kanye's original demo tape, like, you have a antique art piece now. Yeah. And so, because the body is starting to get old, you have people doing hip hop that are 60. You know what I mean? That like Jay-Z is damn near 60, bro. Like Bun B is teaching classes at a university, and he's teaching humanities. He's not even teaching art. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like a Ninth Wonder and Nas are in Harvard programs. You know, like academia needs the elders of hip hop right now, and you see young people evolving it, right? So how did I mean, I'm making a short story long, but how did I get involved in hip hop? It was a part of growing up in the South Side of Chicago. How could you not be involved with hip hop? Unless you were an athlete.
Fair enough.
Right now she on an elevator. I'm not trying to waste your time or give you all of mine. I just wanna vibe with your vibes. I don't wanna keep your heart, but I can tell you where to start. I just wanna vibe with your vibe, with your vibe. I don't need to know your name or the places that you've been. I just wanna vibe with your vibe, with your vibe. I don't need to hear about your mistakes or the times you ended at his place. Just wanna vibe with your vibe. Just vibe with your vibe with your vibe. Just vibe with your vibe with your vibe. Just vibe with your vibe with your vibe with your. I got some things in my past that I wouldn't care to reenact. Broke some hearts that I can't take back. I wasn't